Morning, Matt here. Today, again, some work on the Mini. Oh, no wait, not this one. My R50 Race Mini, let's go! Alright, this is what we will be doing. Actually, some of it is already done. Actually, I have to do a bit more here and a bit on top there. But yeah, we're port matching the intake manifold. R53 intake manifold we'll be using with my R50 ported big valve head. This, as I said, is basically done. Just a bit more work to do here and there. We'll do that in the end. This one I just started. A bit of work done here. This one I barely started, and this one is basically stock. So you can see how much bigger we're going, and well, smoother, but with rough surface. I don't want it to be too smooth. And honestly, for the end of this season, this will do. Hopefully this will give us a few horsepower. But for the next season, I'll be finishing this, not just port matching it or porting it completely. Cut it off here. All of this needs to go off, and then we'll build a bigger plenum, and then we can come in and port everything completely from this side. And also, I don't know if I showed you this already, this is a 68 or 72, I don't remember correctly, but it's a pretty big throttle body. I did make some kind of an adapter in there, but it also needs to be ported and port matched to the rest of the intake, because now it will become smaller. So yeah. Hour or so later, we're mostly good. Now I need to just this blue thing, bit rounding off here, and remove this blue where I marked it. So like that. And the reason why it's left, why I left so much in here is because it's thick here, so I kind of removed it, because here I have nothing more to grind down, and that's good because now it fits. But here we have some meat to work on, and you can see how big the intake here is. So yeah, the plenum really needs to be reworked, and thinking about it, maybe I should just cut everything off and build a custom plenum. Had an idea for that, K20 Skunk 2 intake plenum, and then build it from there. But yeah, we'll see. For now we need to still grind this down a tiny bit, and we are done. It's ready to go on the car. So everything here is port matched. Actually, it's not ready to go on the car because I can now see that I didn't clean it well enough. Either way, we need to clean it, and then it can go on the car. And we've also done this to the best of our abilities. So yeah, you can see that nothing is sticking out, though it does narrow down on the entrance of the plenum quite a bit, but that should give a bit of velocity, even though I'm not happy with, I think cylinder number 4, this one closest to the throttle body, might be a bit of a problem, but whatever. Alright, at this point it's been like weeks, months maybe. And you've seen us, you've seen the head. No, you didn't. You've seen us test the head. Again, no, you didn't. You've seen us port match the manifold. For some strange reason, that one you did see. What you didn't see is this. Actually, you didn't see anything because I said it a few videos ago. We lost an SD card. It kind of died, and a bunch of footage with it. So sorry for that. But this is the last video affected by this. Actually, there's one or two more. One. I'll say one, and I'm sticking to it. Either way, from this point on, we'll have a bit more consistent posting schedule, and hopefully a bit more detailed video without kind of big huge chunks missing. So yeah, let's go back to the galaxy far, far away. Can you see the piston number 4, this one, moving? While this one is not moving at all. And the question is why? And you can hear this. So there must be a problem with this bottom end. Fortunately, I decided to go all in and build this engine, well, the way I wanted to build it. Unfortunately, I did all my measurements on this piston, which is not great. Again, fortunately times 2, I won't be using these pistons. Yeah, that's not good. Well, good thing is it's not stuck. Bad thing is, I don't know. We'll take it apart and we'll see how bad it is. Never in my life have I seen a carnage like this. Actually, I didn't take apart that many engines, but on the videos and everything, I never saw a carnage like this. I mean, look how much it worn out the crank. This is how it should look. And this is basically dipped in. And I don't know which one. This is actually the bottom part, which was pretty much, no, this is the crank. This is the main one. Wait.
I think this one is...
Yeah, this is the upper one. It kind of died. But hey, as I said, we have a backup plan. Not for this. This will need to order new. Stock one. The one we'll be using. Either way, I don't want to open my engine, so we'll need to get a new one of these. Then we'll get these pistons and conrods in with, well, race bearings, and hopefully we'll get to where we want to be. Yes, it's a lightweight balanced crankshaft that we're just polishing now. And how many horsepower will we get from this engine? Fuck me if it's not close to 200, so see you in like an hour after I'm done with this, because this is long-lasting process and we want to do it nicely. Show them the one we've polished already. Yeah, baby. And the one we didn't, which is this one. Yeah, baby. Okay, see you in an hour. Actually, fuck it. See you in the next one. Bye!